Okay.
So we'll get started for today. I have started the recording and I have also shared my screen. So where we left, Jana, then you missed like yesterday. Just have a look at the video.
Mhm.
Yesterday was more of a hands-on session. So we had cleaned up the codes and we brought up the menu from the
Okay.
Angular material. So from the material UI, I went to this menu
Okay.
and example. Okay, this is the menu. So this menu, I copied the code. There is a code also here. I copied the code. I put
Okay.
in the menu.html
Okay.
and I just renamed the text here to whatever we need. So we brought this home, about us, shopping zone and cart. On click of this home, we brought the component. That is a new thing which we did yesterday. That is called routing. That's key. That is important thing. So if you have doubts, please listen to the video, and tomorrow you can let me know. But quickly, I'll go through that. We have a routing module. In the routing module, we give the path and the component name. So we had created 4 components: about us, home, shopping, and my car. I am just giving the path and the name. It is like URL. And this URL I will be giving in the menu here, router link URL. So what happens when I click the home HTML loads. When I click about us is loading. When I click shopping, shopping is loading. This is one of the fundamentals of Angular. So you can also see here the URL is getting changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rajesh, here I have one question. If you want to publish the whole thing in the website, what we are going to do?
Yeah, that is build process. I have a separate session for that. I'll tell you how to take a build of this project and publish. You cannot publish it as it is.
Okay.
There is a
And for this, do you need any server like that to store all this code?
when you publish it to, and when you let's say I have this one. If I want to make it public, then I need to purchase a server, a simple server. It will come around 200 rupees to 200. No, it comes starts from 100 rupees also. 99 rupees the GoDaddy and uh, big big rock. So many servers are available, like 100 to 200 rupees per month. So you can purchase a simple server and you can push this code. I'll show you how to take a build separately. You can
Okay.
take a build of this. You will get a JavaScript. You can push it to the server and you can give it to your friends. Like this is my site.
Okay. That means this Angular just the whole website, just the front end part we can build and we can publish it. That's
Correct.
what
Correct.
the
Correct.
whole, okay. And if you want to store, for example, if you want to going to create one shopping cart, you want to store that values. That one is going to work here. We need
No,
any data? No, right?
you need the middle layer and the database.
Database, right? Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Yeah, now I'm good.
Okay. Good. So today we will see one new topic, which is Bootstrap. So what we have is we have a HTML page. For today, you can forget about the Angular. We are not going to deal completely on the Angular part, but we are going to learn a Bootstrap, which is needed to build our applications. So that is why I am going into this. The first step to, since we are developing an Angular application, we need to install Bootstrap into the Angular. So the step is you have to go to Google and search for Bootstrap plus Angular installation. You will get a command NGI uh, ng bootstrap. I'll go boot. I know the command, but I'm just teaching you so that you can learn by your own. Bootstrap Angular. Angular plus not this one. Bootstrap npm installation. Here it is. The command is npm I bootstrap. I for install. npm I bootstrap. So if you see here, it is published 7 days ago. So we are using the latest version. So we copied this. We go to the project folder. The same way, we open up a command prompt. This is how we install any third-party plugins. We paste that and we hit enter. Once you hit enter, the Bootstrap would be downloaded in your node module. I have already done it. Here it is. The entire Bootstrap folder came, and this would be added in your angular.json. If you see here, this line has been automatically added by the compiler. So all the setups will be done by the Angular. We need not worry. But I'm just telling you how to do it. So once this is done, our Angular application is equipped to use the Bootstrap plugins. Now we will see what is Bootstrap. So if you go to their site, they tell like fast responsive site with Bootstrap. So everywhere, almost 80 plus of the application is in the world is using Bootstrap. The reason is we don't have time to develop our own styling. Someone is already providing us with all the styling and all the features. We just take it and plug it into our application. So I'll show one example. So through the example, we'll go. That is how we have been doing. So we'll go to get started here. We go to get started. You will see all the available forms, the buttons, components, and how to do everything is available. What I am interested now is, let us take this home page. I'll go to home.html. This is our page. So my page, I'm just ensuring that I'm in the correct page. Okay, so this is the page. Now what I want to do, I want to have I want to bring a grid. I'll do one div tag. Let's say inside the div tag, I'm going to use a button. I'll go like first content. Okay, this button has come. I want this to be Angular material. This button is a plain button, but I want it to be more stylish button. So for that, the single word we have to give is matte menu button, or I can go to Angular material. I can go to button. I'll see some other styles if anything is available. Okay, here are different buttons. So these are the different UI which we can build, which the buttons which we can use. If I go to something matte button, this is a basic button. So let's copy this and I will paste inside the button. Now our button should be converted as a nice. Okay, it is converted as a nice. Like it is not like a old button, right? It's having some ripple effect. If I want to bring some more style, let's say, I'll take this this accent, this color.
Rajesh, we can say Bootstrap is the combination of HTML and CSS.
Bootstrap is a combination of HTML plus CSS plus J. No, 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 not HTML. It is a
No,
combination of
no.
CSS
No.
and JS,
Okay,
JavaScript.
CSS. Yes, okay.
So I'll give here matte button and color equal to 1. If I give this color equal to 1, my page will have this type of button. That's what we are seeing here. There is a background color because of the background. Okay, color equal to 1. No, that is a first button. Second, raised, that is here. Matte raised button, color equal to 1. So if I give matte raised button, okay, so we got a button here. For now, that is all we need in the material. Let's close it. So I'll add a couple of more buttons. One, I'll add something here. Okay, so we have a bunch of buttons here. Now I want to arrange these buttons so that only 3 buttons are available in one row. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 buttons are available in a row. I want to show only 3 in a row, so 4 rows will come. So if I want to arrange that, if I am going to write a CSS and write all the styling, it is very tough. It is a complex one. So instead of that, someone has already wrote for me. The Bootstrap has all these classes inbuilt. So what we will do, in this button, we have to add one class. Class equal to call. If I give 3, I'll explain these things now. If I give call 3, something has happened. The button has become very big now. Just follow with the flow. Even if you don't understand then and there, whatever terms are coming up, just stick it to your brain. I'll ensure like you know everything. So when I give like button 3, something is happening now. The buttons are getting stretched. You see there? Can you notice that?
Yes.
Yes. Now I'll give it in the 4 places. So what happened? I gave class equal to call LG 3. 3. This is also 3. This is also 3. This is also 3. Means this button is taking a space of 3 buttons now. Earlier only one button was there, so this is taking a space of 3. This is taking a space of 3. This is taking a space of 3, and this is 3. So with just adding this class in the page, we are ensuring that the UI is getting stretched, or UI is getting filled to however we need. Meaning uh, I'll open up the.
Yeah, I can just it's understandable.
You can understand, right? Okay.
Just the
So
column of the thing is getting to 3 times.
stretch. So whether like the main purpose is we don't have only 3, we have a lot of styles. So the basic is what you have to understand always, this is universal rule, is any screen you take is 12. 12 is fixed. 12 means 100%. If you give something as 12, this means it will occupy the complete screen whatever you see. If I give 12, what will happen? This button is going to take 12 full screen width. That is, you have to remember this always. See, it is taking full screen width. Even if I reduce the screen, it is going to take the full screen width. So 12 means 100% in the Bootstrap language. So if I give call 12, which means take 12 columns. We don't have 14 columns. So there is no meaning in giving 14. It will not it cannot find out because that is not written. So 12 means 100%. If you know 12 is 100%, 6 is 50%. So if I give call 6, it is 50%. So 3 will be 25%. So if I give here like this, what it means, the first button should take 100%. Second button should take 60%. The third button should take the remaining 50%. I'm sorry, 50%, 50%. This should take 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. All this. I mean, I didn't give here, but if I give. So what is happening? First is taking the full screen. The second button is taking 50%, 50%, and this is taking 25%. Half of 50% is this much, right? 25%. So this is the
Okay.
basics of Bootstrap. So let us say we want to we go to the cart page now. My cart. We are going to the my cart is going to have a table. So let's go to the Angular material. Component. I have a table. So this will be the Angular material table, the component provided by Angular material. Even Bootstrap has a table. You can decide which one you want to use. In the component, Bootstrap has a button. Okay, the Bootstrap buttons are going to look like this. If I go like button primary, this is my Bootstrap button. I'll paste in home itself. Okay, this is my Bootstrap button. See here. And the previous one was Angular button. So you can choose which one you want to use for your project. So that will be usually selected by the architect of the project. They decide the technology, whether I need to go with the Bootstrap or I need to go with the Angular material. So these are the two different providers who are providing the button. So if you want, I'll choose something else here. Color primary. So you'll know that. So this is provided by Google. The matte stroked button, that's provided by the Bootstrap. So these are two different buttons, but I want something raised button primary. I have worked in projects where we have used Bootstrap also and also Angular. You can combine also. You can take the best UI from each of the component. See, this is Angular's component, Angular material. This is Bootstrap button. So if you go to Bootstrap site, they have provided the code and sample for everything which you can use.
Rajesh, I didn't get it here. Bootstrap and Angular.
Bootstrap and Angular are to
No, you told one is Bootstrap, the other one is Angular button.
Angular material
Okay.
UI. Okay,
Okay.
these are the two different UI provider.
Okay,
It is
that is the
like,
other one. The Angular material, like Bootstrap.
yeah, the Angular is also providing a library for
Okay.
buttons. These are the
Okay.
Angular buttons. These are the Bootstrap buttons.
Gotcha.
So you can select if you like Bootstrap, these colors very much. You can use these styles. If you like this, you can use this one. So it depends purely on your choice, how the project wants to be. You can combine also. It's not mandatory that only one you have to use. Buttons you may like in Bootstrap, so you can use it. Okay, but in there is a chip in Angular. Like when I type something, it will be added like this. These are called chips. So this you want to use Angular, you can use it. So what I am telling is how to design the UI page, how to design the user interface in a more neat way so that it is understood by it is visually pleasing for the user. So in this, Okay, what I was telling is we will add a table. So this is our table. So I want to add a table here. Let's I'll remove these things. I'll just give here style instead of div. In the Angular, they have something nice and card. They have something as card. So simple card. I'll take use of one of the cards here. So I'll copy this and I'll copy this entire code and I'll paste it here. So for this, I need to import mat card module. This is available in yesterday's video. Tomorrow we'll try it out if you have missed it. So I'm going to take the mat card mod. Okay, it's already imported. Good. Did I import it here? Mat card. Okay, I imported. Super.
Yeah, last week.
So yeah, so we have it. If you see here, it is coming full page. Yes, Ganesh or someone had a doubt?
Rajesh, that means whatever the changes, if you want to do in the HTML, we are going to do .html. Whatever the modules or the things you want to import, we are going to do it in .ts, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So now I went to the Angular Material UI. I saw that there is a card like this. So I went to the code. I copied this card and I pasted here, and it is coming in full screen now. So I want to make it only 50% now. So what I can do is here, this is the card. This is my card. I have to just give here 50% is call 6. Call 6 is 50% of the screen size. You see here it got reduced. Similarly, if I want to add one more card, the reason I'm telling card is if you notice at the bottom there is a small line, there is a border which looks like a card. These are called the card layout. Here you can see. I don't know if it's visible in your see. Here there is a line which is surrounding this box.
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah, so that is called a card. These are getting popular now. Like for past 5 years, it's been popular. So I got this since I changed to 6, it is coming in 50% of my screen. If I change to 3, it will come 25% of my screen. See here, we got the card, a nice card. If I give 2, it will be 25 by 2, 12.5% of my screen. Now
And one
I
more thing, Rajesh, this Angular just only for to see, right? For the outsiders, just they can see. And before I asked you if they want to enter any input, they can't.
they can give inputs. We can capture inputs. We
Okay.
will we will develop a shopping cart application. We can capture the inputs, but we cannot store it in Angular.
How we are going to capture without any
So we have forms. We already got an input, right? Input field. We have a bunch of form field. We have an input field
Yep.
here. We have a list where the user can select. We have a checkbox. We have a radio button. These are all the
Rajesh,
inputs.
I got this question because we have like here Chicago taxi. Just they are using very small website. Whenever we reach, it's how it's going to work means. If you want any cab, you want to enter my details and just the timings when I need, for example. In the early morning, I'm going to depart from the airplane like 9:30 a.m. And when I'm going, when I went to that website, just I'll give my name, my phone number, and the time. He will, the guy is going to maintain like the website is maintained by only two guys, brothers. Whenever I register, they will get the phone number alert. They, and then the communication will go like by phone. Where are you? Like that, like that. Here in this scenario, Angular is going to work or just we need database.
Um,
You got my question?
yes, so you are going to register and it will an email will go to them and they are going to call through phone, correct?
Yes.
That
Just
case,
yeah.
yeah, anyway, you are logging in, right? You will log into the website.
Yes.
If you log in, we need a database.
Okay. If you log in as a guest or something
Any
also, it's
any
okay.
any user, if there is a login, then which means a data is being entered.
Okay. In this scenario, we're telling we are going to capture the data what the user is going to enter. That means whatever the data is captured, it's not stored, right?
But
Because
when you no, it will be stored. Otherwise, they will not know. They will store in the backend.
that means here also we are using a small database or any
No,
different.
they will no. They will not store using Angular. When you register or when you request for a like taxi,
No, no,
the
no.
date.
I'm good with the taxi concept, Rajesh. I'm asking here in our class, in our current thing. When we are going to, you told whatever the thing the end user is going to type, we are going to capturing your told. And if you want to, if you, for example, the end user, you log in, just saw our website like 8 o'clock in the morning. He wrote something. We want, you told it's going to capture, and we want, and then when we are going to see, if I want to see in the evening, the captured thing, it will be stored somewhere here or
Uh,
No, Jana, Ganesh here. Say example, in the menu, we can use about us. About us, we have 4 drop down here. One is, the name is Rajesh, and another one is Ganesh, and third one is Jana, and fourth one is Arul. So that was, you will hard coded in our HTML or CSS or TS file. That's it, because we have not stored any value in Angular. We have hard coded the value in our code. So if you want, you can choose. If you want to save or fetch the data or value from database, we need database. Here we are not using or we are not talking any database.
okay, hard coded. That means just whatever the thing, if you want to.
Yeah, you want to show in front end, you need to hard code, or else
Okay.
it's not
That
getting.
means the end user who is going to see this website, they can't.
no. Now at present they cannot, but we will be building it slowly so that they can enter in.
Correct. See
Today
here,
we
you can
cannot.
see here one. You can see one card, right? We are not taking this dog picture and the text and like share. We just call this API through import command, or we are just using the Angular APIs. So
Okay.
we are not typing anything, right? We just use simple card, so it's coming. You right now you forget about database middle.
Okay.
Every layer you just
Front end part.
Angular UI, yeah.
Okay, Angular UI. Okay.
Yes. So if you think
So,
database or fetching, storing means, it will be a bit difficult to understand.
Okay. No, just I am clarifying my doubts. Yeah.
Sure, man. Sure. Yeah. That's why I'm just from my end, I'm just trying to explain it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
so I got your point. I just quickly added one text input. So if I am going to go here, see, we are asking how many of this picture you want. Wait, it should be one. So how many of the picture of this picture you want? here we are going to capture from the user. I want 10 picture and I'm going to purchase. This means we are getting the input from the user, correct? I am showing this
Okay,
is
we
a
are getting the input. Just
and
if you want to, whatever the input he entered, now we can't do anything. If you have any
today
data,
we can't. Today we can't do
okay,
anything
today we can't.
because we are just starting the app. We just brought one page. We are showing some content that the picture of this Shiba Inu, this dog breed is available. If you want, you have to give the number and click on purchase.
And the next step to store, to see
Once we
everything, the database is needed, right? That's what my
yes,
question. Yeah.
yes, in the
Okay.
shopping zone here, I will be showing. Okay, let us copy this uh, and go to shopping zone. So in the shopping zone, okay. So in the shopping zone, if you see, there are different products. These are all products.
Mhm.
For now, I just hard coded the same. But future, what we will do, we will bring this from the database.
Okay,
This
now
is one
it's clear.
product.
Okay, it's clear.
How much you want
Okay.
purchase. Okay. Okay. Let's take this page itself. Here, if you see, all the cards are vertically aligned. We want them to be horizontally aligned. So what we have to do, we have to enclose everything inside a div tag. And class equal to row call LG call 12, which is 100%. So it is coming this way. So I'll go back to the page which I was showing. So what we did, I just copied this card from the Angular, and I have pasted this card. So I got this. So now if I have one more product, I have to just copy this card and I will paste it here. But now if you see the cards will be one below the other. If I want this to be horizontally aligned, the Bootstrap comes there. If Bootstrap helps us, all we want to do is we have to create a div tag. Inside the div, we will paste the first card. Inside the div, we will place the second card. And these two div, there is a class. These things you have to just by heart because it is universally followed. If you give row, which means whatever is the children inside the stack, these will be aligned in a horizontal way.
Okay.
Let's remove this complicated content. Let's just retain only the image. Header alone we'll remove so that it's not it's easy for us to understand. Okay, so I'll just have this. So I have two pictures now. Those two are inside the cards. Why I have brought cards just to get an outline. I can also get rid of this cards. I can have just plain image and I'll show you the application of Bootstrap. So we have two plain image which is one below the other. So class equal to row I have given. Here I have to give class equal to call 6, which means take 50% of the size of the screen. Don't occupy more than 50%. So it has shrink itself to 50%. To the second image, I will tell, take 25% of the screen. 3 is 25, right? 12 is 100. 12 by 2, 6 means 50%. 6 by 2, 3 is 25%. 3 by, and 2 is going to be, no, 3 is 25% means 2 is going to be 20%. Because 12 by 2 is, so 2 goes, I'm sorry, if 3 is 25%, what is 2? So somewhere around 1/3, right? 1/3 of 25%, which is 7 3 is 21, 8 3 25, 8.33 somewhere. So now if we see here, the first is taking 50% of the total space. The second is taking 25% of the space. Can you understand this logic? This is very important, as this is.
Could you please go to the code, Rajesh? I have to.
Yeah, this is the basics for your Angular. I mean, not Angular, HTML, CSS career. If you want
Okay, the
to,
6 is going to take 50%. The 3 is going
next
to take
is going to 50%.
50
3
of
is
50 of half. It's like 25.
this is 50% of total screen.
Okay.
When I tell total screen, if I reduce like this, what is my total screen from here to here only, correct?
Yeah.
Left side and right side is gone. I have resized. So 50% of this screen only it has to take.
Okay.
So from the remaining 50%, 3 is going to take
That
25%.
means, yeah, 25. Because we given row, that's the thing. It came like
It's coming in.
beside the one
Yes.
beside the other.
If I go
like,
here
okay.
6 also, then
Become
both
like
of them will be in 50-50.
Okay.
Okay, next I copy, if I go, let's say, if I go 3 3 3 3, if I go 3, which is 25%, here another 25%,
Everything on row, right?
here
Okay.
another 20. So 4 picture will be there in one row now.
6. Okay. Half. They will get like small.
3 is 25, 3 is another 25, 3 is another 25, 3 is another 25. The beauty is, if you resize also, the picture will resize to the size of the screen. If you see, can you see this?
Yes. Rajesh, could you please go to the code? What we written?
Here it is.
We written in a row, right? Why it came in?
Yeah, that is what, that is the Bootstrap. So what happens, the first, the maximum width is 100%, correct?
Mhm.
Once 100% is reached, it will overflow to the next row.
Okay, first the 12 it will come in
100
one
is,
row.
yeah,
Okay.
100 is reached. Once 12 is
And
reached, the sum of
okay.
the class should be 12. Once 12 is
Gotcha.
reached,
Okay.
it goes to the next row. Here 3,
Gotcha.
it is in second row. 3 plus 3, 6 in second row. 6 plus 3, 9 second row. Here, second row.
Gotcha.
Let us say if I give 6 here.
It will go like maybe confused.
No, this is in first row, this is in first row, and 12 is reached. It will go to the second row. 3, this will be in second row. 6, this will be in second row. 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. But second row can contain only 12. Correct?
Maybe half
So
will be in
this,
second row.
this 6
half
will be pushed to the next row.
Okay.
The 6 will go to the next row. If there is not sufficient space, blank will be left and it will go to the next row.
Okay.
This is very important. 99% of the time you will be if you are working in a UI or HTML, you will be working in this call 3, 6, 9, 12. It should be in fingertips. Without even seeing the output, you should tell me how the output is going to be. Let's say,
Rajesh, if you written one more 3 behind 6, the last 6, it will be in the 3. Okay, it won't go to the second row, right?
No. It won't go to the second row.
Okay.
So how it will work now? 6 is first row. This 6 is in first row. This is second row, second row, second row. This
Third
cannot
and
come in
third.
second
Okay.
row. This is third row, third row. So third row, first half, this one. Third row, 25% of second half, this one. Correct?
Okay.
Okay. So I will show you something. Can you
Okay,
tell me
like
how?
that. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
I'll.
that, we can enter so many things, right? So many
Yes,
images in
this
one.
is basics. Instead of this image, you can put a button, you can put a text, drop down, checkbox, whatever. This, if you understand perfectly, everything is easy for you. So I'll draw one thing, and you tell me like how it will, how the
Okay.
code will be. How, where is the? Here it is. Assume this is the 100%. Okay. I want to draw. I want to be displayed like this. Okay. Can you tell me? Can you give
Yeah,
a
it's
try?
like 363 and 444.
Correct. So once you know by when you see a screen itself, if you can immediately tell this, that's all. Always 12 should be the maximum. That's all you have to know.
Rajesh, and one more thing, we can't change the width right here. Just we can see the length. What about the width?
Which means the
Width
height.
means the height. Sorry. Yeah.
The height we can go. There is a height property.
Okay.
Style equal to height 50%. See here. This is going to occupy the original. Out of that, we are only going to show 1 second. So this is going to occupy the full area. Out of that, only 50% we are giving the height.
Okay, for every image, like particular area, uh, how much area it would be, Rajesh?
Means how much?
Yeah, for every image, it is occupying some space, right? The height.
Yes, it will be proportionate depending
Okay,
on the
depends on
original
image.
size. Yeah, of
Okay.
the image here. If you see, yeah, depending on what the size is coming, it will be proportionately uh, height. The height will be proportionate. If I give all
We
these
can change any image. One is the dog, the other one we can change. We can take any image and we can see how it will be.
now, what you want to do?
Uh, One with the dog image, the other with the any different image, the difference. Yeah, we'll
Yes,
see
I'll.
how it will be.
Yes. Let's take the dog itself. Some other dog. No, this is not coming as image. Okay, I will go to here itself, the Bootstrap home. Let's see if this is an image. No, it is not image. No, this is all coming as data, which is a different format. I can go to ticket new. That will be an image. Yes, CSS is not coming. Let's see here. No, here it is. I have a PNG. Copy. See, the image has come very small.
Okay. That means the depends on the resolution size.
Yes, yes. It is always a best practice to do height and width,
Okay.
so that the image is not shrinking. And it is better to place the image in the same resolution. Whatever we want it, we will give it. We
Okay.
will not put a very huge image.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So this one, any questions? Like, you need to be. This is very fundamental for working with HTML and CSS alignments. This will be mostly used when aligning, like you might want a grid here. Um, let's go to that NDTV itself. So if you see this website, top is MNO. See here, this one is occupying a small space. The middle section is occupying huge. So it is something like 3, 6, and 3. Correct? The first section, big story is a
Yes.
3,
Yes.
middle is 6, and here it is 3. So this is what they have aligned.
Okay. But the middle one is a little bit different height, right?
Yeah, different
Okay.
height. That's a different part.
Ah,
It will come in a different way. How it works is, this entire section will be one, like big story, top story, right? This entire will be as one component. This entire component is 3. If you see here, from starting till the bottom, this is maintaining the 3. Do you notice?
Yeah.
The middle section is always 6 from the top to the bottom.
That
Top
means
there is
this
an
space you can see total Angular.
no. This is not Angular. Everywhere it is. Even in PHP, .NET, whatever language you take, this 6, 3, 12, this Bootstrap is same.
Okay.
This is not
No, just
Angular.
I'm giving the example. Sensitivity.com, just we can see, we can read.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. So if you go to the site and you can see these components, and as we progress, I'll teach you more on the stylings. For now, you can find these columns like what is call and like call and call to call, yeah, call for, what is call for. We saw all these things. Apart from this, they have something as MLG, that is large screen, medium screen MD, and SM for small screens, which means what we can, okay, so if I go here, call LG 12, which means if it is a big screen, occupy full screen. If it is a, here I can do call L SM small screen. No, I'll give medium screen, occupy 50% of it. Let's see. So it is a big screen, it is occupying full. If I, okay, here it will not, but when we go to mobile view, it will take only 50. See, medium screen, it is taking 50%.
Okay.
A bit tricky, just you have to understand, like the same image, okay, the first image, we have first image as the dog image, second is the NDTV image, correct? The first image, what we are telling, if it is a large screen, occupy 100% of the screen. If it is a medium screen, occupy 50% of the screen. If it is a small screen, occupy 25% of the screen. This is what we are telling. Now to the NDTV image, what I will tell, if it is large screen, occupy 12%, which means when viewing in a desktop, this will be full image. Below that, this is going to come. When viewing in a large screen. When viewing in a medium screen, this will be 50, next to next it will be. When viewing in a small screen, this will be 25, this will be 25, and this will be 25. I'll copy one more also. So this is also going to come in a small screen, and this is also going to come in a small screen. So small screen, I will see 4 images at a time. In large screen, I'll see 1 image at a time, 1, 1, 1. If I am going to shrink the screen size, if it is medium, 2 at a time. If it is small, you can see here already 4 has come.
That means we are increasing the page of the website, right?
Increasing, no, we are decreasing the image and increasing the view area, because when you see in mobile, you should not scroll below one below other. Everything you should see in a single page.
Okay.
So this is one technique. You need not master this now, but just I am telling so that you will know how to use this. Let's see how they have done it. It is not responsive. They have not done it this way, but this is how we do it. But since this is first class, I don't expect you to understand everything. but just you know that this is what it is, and there is something as Bootstrap, and which is being used for aligning the images. Okay,
Okay.
because when we progress with the application, we will be using Bootstrap frequently. That is why today I took time to explain this. So tomorrow, 2 days, we will work on the hands-on, whatever was covered this week, including this Bootstrap and router, whatever was done till yesterday. We will ensure that we all are on same page till tomorrow.
Yes, sure, Rajesh.
Okay. Okay then. Good. So talk to
Okay.
you. Yeah, tomorrow then. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you all. Bye.
Thanks, sir.
Mm. Thank you, sir.